Poblacion that you don't really see in just about any of my videos, because they're all like nightlife and down in like the strip sort of area. But the thing about Poblacion, it is a barangay here in the Philippines, which essentially means it is a neighborhood. And that being said, there are tons of living options here if you are done with condos like I am. And here in the Philippines, you kind of got to hit the streets, you got to hit the bricks if you want to go find the good spots. Like this spot here, you know? New flat style apartments within walking distance of where I used to live. You might see the towers over there, and Knightsbridge, which is like the heart of Century City. But you're gonna pay a third of what you would pay there, here, for a spot like that. Granted, you don't have a guard, you don't have a pool, you don't have a gym, but after the whole lockdown mess, you practically don't have that anyway. Or if you do, you have to register for it. I like the 2 to 4 p.m. slot. Sorry, that's not available. You know, if I'm gonna pay you all this money to live in your condo and have these amenities, well, let me use the amenities. Anyway, all that aside, long story short, I am pretty much done with condo living, which is why I've been cruising the barangays, which I've done on a number of occasions. You can see some videos about that, one little thing up there. And the barangays are great. They have a totally different look at night, but it is still the same vibe. This is a community. I mean, there's a basketball court here, you know. There are little sorry businesses. There are schools. There are children playing in the streets. Poblacion is definitely much more than nightlife. Really a pretty incredible machine. I mean, look at the chain links on this thing. It's got to be able to rotate all those cars because parking is at a premium here in Poblacion. It's kind of a cool pad, but those are like cell frequency mobile radiation emitters. Man, that can't be healthy. Residential building right in the heart of Poblacion, and for rent, baby. And then you come across spots like this, just slightly off the beaten path, tucked away, little restaurant, small plates menu, and for a house with a big open roof deck. Bang. So you can see the Aqua Residence towers there. A little street on the corner, kind of modern apartments. They look nice. And then right next to it, more of a traditional home. Now chances are it would be a rough find to get a place like this that was for rent, because chances are somebody's living there. As you can see, a Lola. That's a family home. But you still gotta look to find them for rent. Now, a pad like this might be a little too downscale, and you'll notice it's next to a high school or a middle school, which means there'd be a billion kids running through here a couple times during the day. But the trick is just keep looking. You know, the area here is so centrally located, and it's just incredible if you're willing to sort of take that step to not live in a condo or inside of like a gated community. There's like a coffee shop right here on the corner, you know. It's definitely a neighborhood. It is walking distance to probably half of the spots I hit just about every weekend. It is a community. At night, it looks a lot different, let me tell you. But it's still that same vibe. Like, this is a cool thing. Apartment buildings. And any of these spots, like these apartment buildings here, that have a vacancy, we'll put up a rental sign out front. And maybe I'll find a good spot today. Barangay. But you can just see how absolutely close it is to Century City, the IM Hotel, Trump Tower, Gramercy, and the Knightsbridge. Pretty new apartment building. And look at that. Now leasing, baby. And look how close. That's the Knightsbridge. That's Century City right there. I kind of feel like they're cool looking little old style condo apartments. Little 2-story corner unit for rent, baby, tucked away right in the barangay of Poblacion. And you can see again how close it is to Century City. It's right there. The IM Hotel, right on Makati Avenue. That's what I'm talking about. So what I'm finding is almost every block, like viable rental options here in the barangay that are not gated, they're not guarded, there's no condo fees. It's, as you can see, like walking distance to Rockwell in the back there. Lots of good options. I am pretty much done with condo living here. We'll have to deal with the Sunday karaoke. After lockdown, I'm done with condos. That's a great looking spot up there. What a great looking spot up there. Those Y2 residences, they're like older style condos that are pretty much right on Makati Avenue. But then just a couple of blocks deeper into the barangay, you've got so many options. Like this one, right there. Boom. You're gonna pay so much less to live in a spot like this than you would in a condo over on Makati Avenue. Rice is life. So many little spots like this tucked away in Poblacion. You don't have to go and spend 500 pesos for a coffee at Starbucks when you can hit a spot like that. I know not a lot of foreigners really are interested in living in the barangay environment, but after living in the Philippines for so many years and having so many experiences and starting to understand like the real breakdown of the cost differential, like, you know, your average American might think it's super cheap to live in a condo in BGC, and comparatively it is. But when you start taking that and extrapolating it to another level, you start to realize that your cost of living could be a third or a quarter of what it is, and what you might give up as far as some amenities or some level of convenience, you get at a completely different level. I mean, just look at the Rainbow Building over there. How could you say no to that? Or this spot. It's cool. Take a better look at it. Now on Burgos Street, it's the home of the best falafel in Makati. Love that place. I know I'm shooting into the light here. It's one of the oldest churches in Makati, maybe even in the city. I think it's like 400 years old. Make it so. Hope you guys enjoyed the little day tour of the Poblacion neighborhoods, the barangays here. And let's see if we can squeeze in a little nightlife. Right on the corner of Burgos, where the filling station is, it bisects Durban Street. And Durban Street has this Great little restaurant tucked away down here. Altoda Madre. The best little tequila bar Mexican restaurant here in Makati. Incredible selection of tequilas. And the Mexican food's pretty darn good too. Tacos, beer, Z Hostel, and the roof deck. I ducked into Project Vino tonight. Guilt. Always hot. He's waiting to get in here. Damn, girl. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content from the fabulous Philippines.